Do you remember this song?
Just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running.
Yeah, as parents, we sometimes tell our kids, you can always count on me. I'll always be here for you. But the reality is that we can't always be there in times of trouble. We want to, but it's not always possible. Well, we might get there eventually, but in that moment, in that time of trouble or fear, we can't just appear right away. So it's probably not a good idea for us to teach our kids to expect that we could be there. We shouldn't set up the expectation that whenever there's a problem, mom or dad will swoop in with our superhero costume on and will take care of everything. That's just not realistic. It's probably much better to teach them to learn to call out to God in every situation. He's always there and He can be their strength. Teach them to know what to do when you're not around, when maybe no one is around. I love the verse in 1 Samuel 23:16 that says, Saul's son Jonathan went to David while he was being pursued by Saul, who wanted to kill him. Jonathan went to David and helped him find strength in God. This is one of the best things that you can do for your child, to help them find strength in God. Not to be dependent on us to save the day or fix the problem, to be everything that's needed. Actually, that's God's job, and it's way too big for me. Instead, I can teach them to remember that God Himself is right there with them. I can teach them to call out to Him in prayer, teach them to follow His instructions, teach them to rely on the Spirit of God to lead them, teach them some verses to remember in times of trouble, and help them to find strength in Him. This is what they will need to do for the rest of their lives. We love being needed, but we can't always be there. So teach your child to find strength in God.